Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 7 of the Occult Legacy Challenge Generation 3. We are finally back again with Flora, and during the last episode, we welcomed back the rest of the Arcana family in Evergreen Harbour and celebrated Winterfest with them. So without further ado, let's head on over to gameplay. So everyone, welcome back to Evergreen Harbour, which just means that we are finally back with Flora. Now, I feel like it has been a while since I've played with my Arcana family, my Arcana household, and in truth, my Arcana household is really just consisting of Flora, our Generation 3 heir. Now, from memory, not a lot has happened at all during the last 3 episodes. And I remember Flora just hanging out with her family. They visited her during Winterfest, and I know it's Winterfest because I could still see the Christmas tree propped up on our living room. And I also remember Flora just feeling very, very tense and stressed from work. Now, Flora is she is in the gardening career, and currently she is a flower fellow. Now, I also remember from the last episode, I believe I was contemplating on an idea. And I think there is still a part of me that is wanting to actually be able to showcase that in this particular episode. But I think I am going to wait until Flora gets home because I actually want to feel, or I want to see what she's like after work. I think she absolutely loves her work. She absolutely is very much still on the path of making Port Promise a much greener place than when she first arrived here. And I'm pretty sure, we need to pay our bills. Yeah, we need to pay our bills. Our neighborhood action plans at the moment, we've got clean energy production, green gardening, and green initiatives in Port Promise. Now, we could get upcycling initiative, but I wonder if there is something else that we could possibly do an eco-friendly appliances. I think that would be good. Everything else I don't think would help in regards to Port Promise becoming a greener place. So I am actually going to put that in, and so at least she's got a neighborhood action plan that she feels very passionate about in regards to voting for it. So at the moment, I am definitely getting her just to work on her wellness skill. Now, Flora is very much a more wellness person than she is a fitness person. Now, I don't think she kept her. Did she have a Violet Frost? Oh yes, we were working on that one, didn't we? Oh, she still has her journal. Oh my gosh, bucket list? What? Yes, okay, so our bucket list is... Oh yeah. She wants to go on an interstellar adventure in Batu. Okay, interesting. All right, everyone. So, like I said, I had an idea already, and then that idea kind of changed and kind of pivoted to another idea, which I thought was great. But then I just saw Flora's bucket list. So now I kind of have to tweak it again to kind of be able to help her fulfill and achieve some of her goals in her bucket list. So what I will do is not enough exercise. Oh yes, she is feeling active. So I might be wrong then. This just shows how long I haven't played with Flora. Okay, so if she is fine. Okay, okay. All right, let's move this to the dryer, please. It's actually such a breath of fresh air that this is the only kind of like space I have to work with, which is kind of nice. What was I playing with? Oh, yep, I was playing with my Whimsy Expanded Legacy Challenge before Flora. And it's a huge area to play with. So it's kind of nice that I've just got this like compact, you know? What is this? What is this? Losing focus. All right. Let's clean this and let's dry the laundry, please, my dear. You've got work in 2 hours. Now, I wonder if I can make you... I might get you just to not nature walking. I was hoping exercise. Why don't you do some push-ups over here? And then do some sit-ups. And then do some stretches, please. We are gonna go to work. Alright. Getting her to do some push-ups. I actually, to be honest with all of you, everyone, this is the first time that I'm actually getting my sim to purposefully do sit-ups and stretches and push-ups. Usually my sim would just do this on their own accord. And we need to feed our plant. We need to feed our plant. That's fine, my dear. That's fine. All right. Come and feed little Simsy.
Revolver? Huh? What's a dip?
Excellent, excellent. So what we'll do, everyone, is I am going to get her to go to work, and then we will check back in on her very, very shortly. Okay, everyone, so Flora is back from work. She is actually feeling very embarrassed at work. Sometimes a person can't help but make a fool of themselves in front of all their co-workers. I didn't actually get any like chance cards to tell me why she would have felt embarrassed at work, so I'm a bit worried. And also she is feeling sick as well, so I'm gonna get her to tend the garden, and I am also gonna get her to harvest supercell. I think we are definitely going to supercell some of this stuff, and because we need the money. So everyone, I'm actually getting Flora to reread volume 2 of the herbalism book. Now I'm actually surprised that I'm not getting anything from her about feeling very stressed from work, because I know that from memory she did feel that.
Roomies?
So I think what I actually... She wants to listen to Carnival Beats. Okay. And I think I am going to get her to actually write in her journal. But I think I'm going to get her to write about her goals and hopes. And I think her goal, or what she's hoping at the moment, is to actually go on a vacation. She is yearning for adventure. She's definitely yearning for adventure, and I can give that to her. But I was hoping that the game will help me with it by actually making her feel very, very tense from work. But sometimes I guess it doesn't matter that I am not getting that from work, because I could potentially just get Flora to go on a vacation. Because to be fair, like this is not technically what she would have wanted, because there's not a whole lot of green. There's not a whole lot of greenery around here, although this is definitely turning better than what it was before. So that is already really, really good. Our eco footprint I actually wanted to know, so at the moment we're just neutral. I'm really wanting it to become green. So everyone, it's the next day and Flora has actually gotten back from work already. Now she is just going for a jog. Now originally I was hoping that Flora would show me some signs of her feeling very stressed and feeling very burnt out from work. However, she's actually not giving me any of that at all. In fact, she is still very much feeling happy when she gets back from work, and that's fine. That's fine. But I think for storyline purposes, you know, like she's very stable in her job. You know, her garden is absolutely thriving. She is superselling her harvests. She is evolving her plants left, right, and center. And technically, if you look at it, everything looks perfect, right? Everything looks perfect on paper. But I'm going to say, for storyline purposes, she feels unfulfilled. Okay, like she has definitely outgrown her life already. Yeah, and I think she is going to kind of start dreaming about doing something more, you know, and I really, really want to integrate her bucket list of having an adventure, regardless of whether it's interstellar or if it's just in a normal sim world. And as you can see, her life is really just go to work, come back home, feed her cowplant, tend to her garden, do a bit of wellness here and there, jog, sleep, and then the cycle kind of repeats again. Yes, she is definitely have a, like, I feel like she should be proud of herself because Port Promise is slowly becoming greener by the minute. But that's it. And I think she is definitely wanting more. So I'm going to say yes, we may not have that kind of burnout or stress from work that is going to push Flora to have a vacation, but we could pivot to something else. We can use something else. And the fact that this is her routine day in, day out, and there's, if we're going to look at it, there's not much to it, you know? And I'm going to try and feed into that and the fact that she is yearning for some adventure. So, what I'm going to do, everyone, is I think she is going to. Oh my gosh. What happened to our. I'm sorry. What happened to little Simsy? No way. Are you serious? Is she gonna come and have a, can you come over here? Oh my gosh, I didn't even, I was not expecting this. We could definitely revive little Simsy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello, my dear. Where are you? Why are you all the way over there? Okay. I am, are you making your way back? Can you react to this? She's not even reacting to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's... Alright, can you take a shower? I think this is also going to serve a... It's going to serve... Would it be like a catalyst? Not technically a catalyst, but it is going to be another thing that is going to influence Flora to go on a break. And oh my gosh, I can't believe little Simsy wilted already. I'm hoping that we could actually revive her when she gets back But for now, she is going to tend to her garden, and I was really hoping that we would get a moodlet as well. I'm not understanding as to why we are not getting anything at all. And I'm a bit annoyed, because if I did, then that would totally help us tell Flora's story, or it would help me tell Flora's story a bit better. But that's okay. I guess you're just gonna have to, it's just gonna be through my commentary. So what I will do, everyone, is I am going to get her to tend to her garden, and we are going to check back in on her the next day, and we are going on an adventure and a vacation. So I'll be right back. All right, everyone. So we are officially in innisgreen, but what I will actually do is end this episode over here. Now, it has once again been, I'm gonna say, rather a rather slow episode, and I do apologize for that. But I was really trying to build up on Flora finally going on an adventure of her own, and you know, I had to improvise because my initial plan didn't really work out. So then I kind of had to think on how I can make this happen that will somehow flow with the idea that I had in mind. Where is she going? Oh, she's off to check out her vacation rental, and this is where we are going to be spending, I'm hoping, the next 2 episodes with Flora, everyone. And we too are also going to have an adventure with her. Now, I know that at the start of this particular generation, I did say that Flora, her end goal would be to become a fairy, but we are not focusing on that yet. It is definitely, I'm going to try and weave that into her storyline, but for the meantime, she is just yearning for some sort of adventure. She is yearning for something, for a change from her regular day-to-day routine, and this is what I offered for her. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this episode, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all into the next one. See ya. Bye.